Warriors Wellness. Feel better, move better, be better. When you feel better, you feel more like you. And when you move better, there's so much you can do. Be who you were meant to be. Peaceful Warriors Wellness. Feel better, move better, be better. Peaceful Warriors.
All right, good morning, everybody. It is Monday, the 19th of April. Welcome to the Feel Better, Move Better, Be Better movement session here at Peaceful Warriors Wellness Center in downtown St. Pete. We specialize in therapeutic massage and body work, corrective exercise, stretching, reflexology, and many, many other modalities and approaches to wellness. Glad to have you here today. It's going to be a little bit of a rainy day, it looks like. Please grab yourself a strap, a rope, a belt, something that you can use to help leverage your limbs, especially your legs, as you do these stretches. It'll help you assist yourself, which is the closest thing that you can get to having me be there with you, helping you stretch. Okay, so I'll guide you through it. So it's not that hard. Let's go ahead and start off with your hands on the strap, a little bit more than shoulder width apart. I like to use the OPTP strap because it has these pre-sewn in loops in it. Makes it really easy, but it's not necessary. If you want one, you can always order one from optp.com, or you can always come here to the office and buy one if you would like. All right, so let's reach up overhead, stretch and reach for the sky, come up onto your toes, really try to lengthen your spine from the top all the way down to the bottom, from the base of your skull to your tailbone. Just try to stretch it out. Work against gravity. All right, bring your heels down a little bit more and shoulder width apart. Let's lean to the left. It's always best if you're exhaling as you stretch. All right, let's go to the right. All right, bring your arms down to shoulder height. We're going to rotate the torso, turning your body all the way around to the left. The lead hand helps pull on the strap and rotate the following hand, in this case my left, all the way back around to the left, stretching the right side. One more time to the right. Excellent. All right, take the strap in your right hand. Let that strap dangle back behind you. You're going to reach down between your shoulder blades and you're going to use the strap to assist and add a little bit more movement. Let's switch it around. Bring the right hand down to your belt line. Straps over your left shoulder. Now we're going to reach up between the shoulder blades from the bottom. Extend your left arm and help yourself a little bit. All right, bring your elbow up to shoulder height and bend it at 90 degrees. We're going to rotate our shoulder. Your elbow stays in the same spot and you're just going to reach back behind you. Rotate that shoulder. Switch arms, left hand overhead, reach down between your shoulder blades. Reverse it, bring your left hand down to your belt line, reach up between your shoulder blades from the bottom. Remember to breathe. You're holding each of these stretches for about 2 seconds, and then you're releasing it. Bring that elbow up to shoulder height. We're going to rotate it back. All right, drape that strap around your neck and shoulders. Walk over to a wall. You're gonna place your hand flat on the wall at shoulder height. And you want your fingers to be pointed behind you, okay? So your wrist is gonna be pointing forward. You're gonna step forward with your left foot, and then you're gonna gently twist away from the wall with your torso. Hold it for a couple seconds and release it. You want to feel this across the top of your chest and across the front of the shoulder. All right, switch sides. Left hand on the wall, step forward with the right. Feels really good this morning for some reason. I know I did some extra chest at the gym, so maybe that's a little bit why. Maybe it's feeling a little tender. All right, head and neck. Turn it to the left. Assist with your hands gently. Over to the right. Lateral flexion, pull that left ear towards the left shoulder. Notice that you're moving your head and then adding a little bit of assistance, a little bit of weight of your hand. Please do not jerk your head around. Stretching and not forcing. All right. Feels really good. Go ahead and have a seat. All right. Next, we're going to stretch the calf on the right side. If you have these, you can just hang it right over your toes, which is really convenient. If you don't, just take the middle of the strap or belt that you're using and go around the ball of your foot and hold on to the two ends, okay? So, really depends on what you have available. If you have a belt that cinches, you can just you go through the buckle and then use the other end of the belt to help you. All right. First thing we're going to do is stretch our calf, so pull your toes closer to your nose. Again, just hold it for a couple seconds and then release it. Go ahead and lie back. Keeping your legs straight, we're going to lift that right leg towards the right shoulder. Feels like it's a little bit high, so I'm going to lower it just a little bit further. There we go. It's a great stretch back here in the hamstrings. There are 3 hamstrings on the back of each leg, so we're going to do 3 different stretches. You're going to take the strap around the inside of your ankle and back outside of your calf here. Now we're going to go towards the nose instead of the shoulder, so middle of the body. You'll feel that stretch in a slightly different spot. All right, take the strap out from underneath your calf, go around the outside of the ankle. Now we're going to go towards the left shoulder with the leg. Now we're going to stretch the outside of the right hip, leave the strap where it's at. You're going to lift your right leg and scissor across the top of the left. Should feel that right out here. Now we're going to bring that right leg up to 45 and scissor across again. The change of angle will change exactly which parts of the muscles are being stretched. Bring that leg up to 90 degrees, scissor across. If you feel your hips starting to roll, make sure you lock your torso and keep those hips flat on the floor. Now let's take the strap all the way around the leg one time. So out from underneath the calf, around the inside and back towards the outside of the leg again. Now we're going to take our right leg out to the right, keeping it straight, doing half of a split on the right side. Bend your knees, bring your right ankle onto your left knee. We're going to take the strap off for a moment. We're done with it for just a second. We'll be doing the left leg in after this. Take your right hand on the inside of the knee, left hand on the shin, and now we're going to rotate the hip by pulling that right leg, that right foot closer to the left shoulder. If you have knee problems and this is putting too much pressure on your knee, get a little closer to the knee. You won't get quite as much torque, but it'll take some of the pressure off your knee. Okay? All right, let's do the left side. Take that strap around the ball of the left foot. Bring your toes closer to your nose. Stretch out the calf. Lie back, left leg staying straight, going towards the left shoulder. I'm going to be doing a couple more on that leg here when we get done. And same thing for you. If you're feeling something that really needs more work, more stretching, more range of motion, do more repetitions after we're done. We're doing 3 of each rep as we go through this cycle, just to make it easier, consistent, and to show you all the different stretches in one fell swoop through a 30-minute session, okay? So, the strap goes around the inside of the ankle and out around the calf. Then you're going to move that leg towards the midsection, midline, or the nose. Take the strap out and go around the outside of the ankle. Now we're going to go towards the right shoulder. Notice when I'm doing these with my legs, I'm keeping my arm as straight as I possibly can also, so that the pull is going in that direction as opposed to pulling it down here by my shoulder and bending the knee more. It helps keep the leg straight if you keep your arm straight as well. Okay? So lift your left leg, scissor across the top of the right. little subtle nuances that make a big difference in the way that you'll feel through these stretches. Lift that leg to 45, scissor across. Now up to 90. All right, take the strap out from underneath the calf, go around the inside of the ankle, half a split on the left side. Leg straight, arm straight, all the way out. All right, bend your knees, left ankle on top of the right knee. We're done with the strap. You can set that to the side. Left hand on the inside of the knee, right hand on the shin. Rotate that hip by pulling that left foot closer to the right shoulder. Excellent. Sit yourself up. Come on up to your knees. Step forward with your right foot, leaving your left knee on the floor. And you want that foot to be out in front of your knee with your toes up off the ground and your heel on the ground. I'm going to push my hips forward, keeping my upper body straight and upright. And as I push forward, I'm going to sink into this valley here a little bit. You want to feel this stretch across the front of the left hip in this case, whichever leg is back. All right, let's switch sides. Right knee down, left foot forward. Push those hips forward. Sink into it a little bit. Hold it for a couple seconds and ease back out of it. If you feel yourself starting to pitch forward, that's because you're not able to move your hips any further forward. So if you get to here and that's where you're at, without your body being pulled forward, you want to listen to that and gently push yourself a little bit, but don't compromise your body mechanics. That compromising of the body mechanics is a compensation pattern. Your body's trying to create the movement that you're asking it to, but it's not actually helping it stretch any further or increase its range of motion because it's not lengthening. Okay, so there's a real fine line there between, but you have to maintain good body mechanics in these movements and stretches so that you don't hurt yourself. Okay, so come on up to your feet, grab yourself a chair. So here's something that's fun and interesting. This is going to be a little bit of our exercise for the day. And go ahead and have a seat in that chair, okay? Now, if you're like me, you may have done the same thing I just did. You used your hand to kind of help manage your balance and weight as you sat down in the chair, okay? That's perfectly natural. A lot of people do it. What we're going to do is we're going to practice sitting down and standing up without using your hands. It's going to require a few things. The first thing you're going to want to do is sit up straight, suck your belly in, tighten your core. That distance between your rib cage and your pelvis, and really just focus on that for a few minutes, okay? Plant your feet firmly on the floor, flat. Take your hands up off your knees. If you need to, leave them on your knees for a moment, but we're gonna try to practice it without that, okay? Push yourself a little bit closer to the edge of the seat so you're not sitting all the way back. Your knees should be bent at about 90 degrees, okay? You should, without any help, be able to stand yourself up and not lose your balance, okay? But it takes some work and it takes some practice. So that's what we're gonna try to do today. Ready? Take a deep breath. As you exhale, stand yourself up. Okay? Now let's go back to seated. Bend those knees, tuck your butt back. Okay, right on the edge. All right. So this is kind of like practicing a squat with something to sit on to catch you in case you lose your balance or lose strength, okay? So it's really a good idea to practice that squat position and still have something underneath you in case your legs give out or your balance goes off. You have something to land on and not hurt yourself, okay? So this is a very safe way to practice squatting and standing from a squat. Strengthen your quads, your thigh muscles, strengthen your glutes, okay? As you're standing up and you keep your belly tight, so you keep your balance, engaging your core. When you get to the top, squeeze your glutes, okay? Push your hips forward. All right, lock them in. Sit back down, stand up, okay? If you're able to do so, speed it up a little bit. As soon as you feel contact with your backside on the chair, stand yourself back up. You can use your arms for balance, if that makes it easier, okay? Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up, okay? So it's a really good way to help train your core for your balance, train your thighs for strength, and your glutes to help create stability in this pelvic girdle and your lower back, okay? So that's just a little tip there. Nice, easy way for you to do something that will benefit you, help you. It's not exactly what somebody that's going to a gym to work out needs, but it's more for someone that needs to relearn basic movement patterns, okay? So anyway, I hope this has been helpful for you. You have a great day. We'll see you again on Wednesday.